In this video, we're gonna build and create a free Microsoft Azure account. Let's move to azure.microsoft.com. That is where you want to start from. Click on the Start for Free, and it's gonna bring you to the landing page of Azure account creation. Scrolling a little bit down, you're gonna see what you get through creation of a free Microsoft Azure account. So basically what comes with this free account is 12 months of account holding for free, which is going to provide you a lot of popular free services. 25 of those services are going to stay free forever, and you're going to have some other services which are going to be with you for 12 months, which some of them are Linux virtual machines, Windows virtual machines, SQL databases, 128 gigabytes of free storage, on DP6 SSD storages, plus 1 gigabyte snapshot and 2 million IO operations. And some which are always free are like DevTest Labs, Face API, app services, some functions like 1 million requests per month, and so on and so on. To create a free Azure account, you need to introduce your credit card to Microsoft Azure website. This credit card information is going to stay safe with Microsoft. They're not going to charge you unless you actually buy services or opt into specific promotions and offers. So to start with, click on the Start Free over here, and it's going to bring you, let me just sign out so we can get back to the page. Okay, so it's going to bring you to sign in page of the Microsoft, where you have to choose which account to use in order to create your free Azure account. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and click on my Outlook account to go in. It's going to ask me to put in the password. I'm choosing it from there, and there you go. I'm in. Basically, what you're going to enter here is personal information, which includes email address, phone number, and then your card information down here. So I'm going to pause the video for a second to enter my information, and then I'm going to scroll down to identify verification of credit card and agreements, and then I'm going to restart back the video from there. So after entering your personal information and clicking on the next down there, it's going to move you towards identifying your credit card. Remember, the reason that Azure is asking you to enter everything in is to keep the spam bots out, basically making sure you're a human being creating that free instance of Azure, and also to verifying your identity, which this means you can only create one free Azure account for yourself. No matter which email address you use, as long as you're using your own identity, any different credit card, they're going to figure out it's you, and it's going to be only one instance per person. So, of course, I'm not going to enter my credit card information on this video. So let me pause the video, enter the credit card information, and move through this step. Okay, so I entered my credit card information and clicked on next down there, which brings me to the license agreement. It is always recommended to look at the subscription agreements, offer details, and privacy statement before you move forward. So this is going to be a long document to study. I strongly recommend everyone to go through this because Azure is a new tool, new power, new connections to almost everything in the cloud. And for those of you who are new to this idea of cloud computing, it's always good to read what type of limitations that you have. It's not going to take you a long time, actually. It is extremely recommended. Then here on the Azure free account, you're going to learn more about what you get through this, which I already explained for you. and finally the Microsoft privacy statement over there. So after you read all of those, if you're happy, if you still have a smile on your face, come back here and click on I agree to the subscription terms, offer details, and privacy statements. So basically you are telling them that you know what they're giving you and what are your responsibilities against that. So click on sign up and your free account will be created. Uh, it's setting up the subscription right now, and I'm gonna have access to my panel right after this thing is over. There you go, and my account is now ready to be used. What you can see down here, which I like to take a moment and talk a little bit about, is you have the opportunity to join a demo and actually see the Azure in action. These are live demos held by Microsoft technicians and instructors. Are very useful to show you how stuff happens. For someone who already has ideas about development or Microsoft SQL databases, this is a very useful opportunity, and I kind of would like to recommend that even to you guys with no experience in the past. You can set up a time and date that works for you the best, or simply go with the watch on demand option and take a look at it at the convenience of your own schedule. Anyway, at this point, our Azure account is ready, and the only thing that we have to do in order to gain access to it is to click on this Go to Portal, and it's going to take us to the azure.portal.com. There you go. Here we are. So save this address. This is going to be our first instance of Azure. As you can see, $200 credit is remaining in my account. And let's take a quick tour of the Azure interface and see what's going on over here. As you can see, you can quickly create a resource or just view the variety of services in the Azure marketplace with just clicking over there. So the home, you can view the key info quickly. Top Azure services, common tasks, recently used resources, online training, and so on, so on, so on are available on the home dashboard. So on the dashboard, you can view or customize your display. You can get reports over your services. If you have a paid report, you can see what's going on with that, how much of your money is already spent, and you can manage them more efficiently. You can browse the variety of available Azure services through going to the services. Here in the favorites, whatever you use the most, you can simply bring them here. You can customize this to the wazoo. You can browse all your favorite services here, and if you want to modify it, click on all services and then toggle the star icon through every single item that you see here. Search, like all the other Microsoft operating system interfaces, you have the opportunity to search for whatever you want. Go up there, look for anything. Remember one thing, this is different from your local computer. You cannot break this. So take your chance to test everything around. So the directory and subscription icon on top is helping you switch between directories or use global subscription filter to see all the different resources in the portal, whatever is paid or unpaid. So notifications are usually coming and telling you about your status. If you have a service that is charged, it's going to tell you. If you have a difference in the charges or the service usage and everything, that's where you're going to get that. And help and support, like all the other Microsoft designed applications. Just click there. You have both index and search available to get help. And finally, the account information up there. So pretty much this is the interface that we're going to be working with throughout this course, and we're going to be using this more than the PowerShell. There is another video on how to connect the PowerShell to the Microsoft Azure and use all those tools. Please take your time and watch that too. Let me just go here, show you the feedback. If you want to talk to Microsoft about something, if you like something or you don't like something, go here and let them know. Good news is, to my experience, Microsoft has tendency to respond back pretty quick, and their support team is more than happy to work with you over the issues that you may have. Maybe you don't have any of those at the beginning when you start working with Microsoft Azure, but then as you go through the services, you're going to find maybe some solutions to the problems that Azure has yourselves and be able to submit it over there, which is a good opportunity to show your abilities to our fellow technicians at Microsoft. So we will be coming back here more often throughout this course and look at the different services that are available to us and manipulate and implement those in different occasions. So please visit your Azure instance more often. Play with it. Remember one thing, if you want to be a successful Azure administrator, there is only one way, and that's practice through doing stuff on this portal.